What's up, Pair Fam?
Today, guys, we are going to be doing another PSA submission, but we're going to do this video a little bit differently than we have in the past. We're going to break down why we chose these specific cards for grading. We're going to kind of show you like our thought process to how we do our submissions.
Class, attention, attention.
Some of these cards are from our collection that we've held on to for a couple years. Some of these cards we've pulled. Some of these cards I have been waiting to send for a very long time because I was waiting to get the entire set. So I'm really excited to dig into what we have today.
Yeah, I'm super excited. And here we go. First card up. This Rotom. All right, level 38. I believe this is from like Platinum, but this is just one of those cards that like you might just have in your binder from when you were a kid. Hopefully it's in good condition. It's fairly cheap card that you can buy, but it comes with a very big price tag if you can get a PSA 10.
That's what I like to hear.
That was one of the ones that we've held on for
a while. Yeah, we actually had that one for a while. So, and here we go. Umbreon EX, and I get it. There's a lot of people out there like, oh yeah, you just have that in your collection.
I did.
But we did. It was just another card that I think we picked up randomly because we just really liked it when it was at a price that was, you know, affordable.
Yep.
And so do that. Like, look at your binders. You might have something in, especially in the promo section, that you can hit up.
Also, guys, so I'm going to be putting the possible price tags on these cards at the bottom. I'm going to show the PSA 10 value and the PSA 9 value. And the reason why I'm going to show the PSA 9 value is because this is part of our thought process when we're looking at our cards to send off to get grading. Obviously, we're looking at the card to make sure that it's in perfect condition, centering, you know, making sure the corners are good, all of that. But I also go in and I look at these cards to see what they would get at a 9 because our pre-grading isn't, you know, perfect. So we do pull 9s sometimes. With that, I'm looking to see if the value of the 9 is going to be the raw card value plus how much it's going to cost to grade the card. For us, it's $19 right now because we have the membership. I do believe it's $25, maybe $27 if you don't have a membership. So again, I'm adding that price to the raw price, and then you're going to get that sum, right? And then I'm still hoping to pull some kind of profit. Even if it's $5 or $10, I'm okay with it at a 9 because we're still getting the value of the card back. We're getting the value that we've spent to grade the card back, and then maybe a couple of bucks.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, and like this Lucario, like we had a ton of these Lucarios because we loved Crown Zenith, and we opened a lot of that. So
I've sent a lot of these Lucarios in already this year.
Yeah, and so I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have some of these promos, like this guy, right?
That's Pokemon Center.
This is the Pokemon Center one that was in my deck that was playing with. It's probably going to go in the personal collection, and a lot of times, like, we grade for the personal collection, right? And it's not just about making the sale.
Look at that. That card right there, you guys. I've had that in my binder for a while.
Yes.
I held on to it just because the card is gorgeous.
Yes. And this is, I think we got this out of the pack that had the promo. Like it.
Yes, that's a promo.
Yeah. And it's a promo that we pulled out of a pack.
That's another area that you guys should be looking into right now. The promo cards have been going insane. Pretty much every time we go to the LCS or to a show, I am looking for promos right now.
Yep, promos. Up next, we've got the Umbreon and Darkrai. Another one of these cards.
You know, I mean, some of you guys know why I got the Darkrai card, right?
Yes.
He's the creeper. He was creeping on us back in the day.
Yeah, we could not open a pack without pulling that guy.
You're a creeper.
So, talking about promo cards, right? There's a lot of, we just happen to have the Pokemon Go, Pikachu,
little specialty boxes.
Bulbasaur, and
it's Charmander, the 3 starters.
The 3 starters. The 151
the
starters. Yeah. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. That card, that promo card is like $300 in a 10.
The Charmander?
The Charmander is like $300 in a 10. So.
Yeah. That was one that we just happened to look into yesterday and realized the value that was just sitting there.
Yeah, I was like, we should just look and see what that is. Look at this guy. The Gardevoir.
And it's a Gardevoir. Oh my god.
Gorgeous. So we pulled this one out of a pack. We got super lucky. But what I like to do when we go to our local card stores is to look at their singles and really pre-grade their singles beforehand, so that you can see whether or not, like, you can see in person whether it's going to be a 9 or a 10. And most of the times you're going to, you can be like, oh, okay, I don't want it. But it's really good to go to your LCS, find a card in a decent price range, look at the 10 value, and then see if it's worth it. All right, the Rayquaza VMAX. I love this card. It's from the Trainer Gallery, Silver Tempest, and it was just sitting in the binder.
Speaking of going to the LCS to look for cards that you want to grade, another kind of rule of thumb that I have for us is I go in and I'm looking at cards probably in the, I would say, $30 to $60 range raw. And so then I'll go in, I'll look at that card on collector, and I'll see what it could get at a 10. And I'm looking for, if I'm spending $40 to $60, I'm going to be looking for cards that can grade over $200 value, like have a $200 value at a 10 or more. Again, just kind of our own personal rule of thumb, just so it feels worth it.
Right. All right. These next 3 cards are pretty dope. So all 3 of these we pulled. I'm just gonna breeze through. Look at that Mega Latias. Okay, Misty pulled this one. Misty pulled this one. I mean, look at that. Like, out of the Mega, this new Mega era is crazy. The artwork, the detail, the
That
city
one's
below.
Fucking sick.
Really freaking cool. I love that one. And then these next 2, of course, I pulled this guy. You guys know, if you've seen the video earlier this week, the last video. Really freaking cool card. I cannot wait to get this one back and see what it was.
I really like the like all the detail in this one, but because it's got the little Mimikyu costume in the background, you know that's my favorite Pokemon.
I know, she's like in love with that one. My personal favorite. Oh, look at this Inferno X Charizard EX, Mega Charizard EX.
Yep.
And I don't think people quite understand Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Mega Charizard.
That one, guys, that specific Charizard, I think is going to be like the next Moonbreon right now. If anybody has been paying attention to the price on that Charizard, so when the set first came out, it dropped at like $690. I do believe it's sitting around like $710 right now, something like that. If we can get a 10 on that card, you guys, is I do believe it's like $1,700 for a 10.
Yeah.
It was sitting at like $2,000, $2,200, and it did have a little bit of a drop, which is expected for cards like that.
Yep. And that's just another card that's going to go right into the PC.
All right, guys. Up next, we've got, of course, the one and only, well, maybe not one and only, but the Misty Psyduck. My favorite Misty Psyduck. I was lucky enough to pull a 10 on one of these already, and then John pulled this one after he got home from deployment, and we think we got another 10 on our hands. And for the final 12 cards for today, guys, one of them is a duplicate, so I'm gonna set the duplicate aside for a second. We've got the Unigaba collection, and I have been working on collecting this entire set for probably over a year now, it feels like. I had a lot of help getting a hold of these. R&D helped me a lot find these cards. Talia and Hector went on the hunt with me at Frank & Sons to find some of these cards. And then at Card Party 3, I was able to find the final card that I needed for the collection. It was the Flareon. Also, in the process of collecting these, I somehow ended up with a duplicate, which, I mean, makes sense. I was looking for these everywhere. So that's awesome to have 12, or no. Am I wrong? I'm stupid. It is 10 cards in the collection, and I have 11 here. So, guys, these cards I've been collecting specifically because these are one of those sets. These are one of those sets that are going to go down in history, I think. These cards are anywhere from $60 to a little over $200 raw right now, depending on which card it is. I plan on having all 10s, and I plan on submitting them in sequential order. So I do believe on the back end, this collection, if I can pull all 10s, is going to be over a $2,000 value. I'm hoping. I think so. So I'm very excited about that. This collection has been a year in the making, and I cannot wait
Yeah, I cannot.
to 10 them.
I can't wait to. I looked at all of them. They are.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely 10s.
Yep, we looked over. Both of us looked at every single card.
I love the set. I can't wait to see it in those slabs as 10s, and
Yeah.
it's going to be exciting. The investing side of this is super fun, but also putting your favorite cards and finding the cards that you love and getting them graded in 10s and putting that stuff away in the PC is, I don't. It's a part of this hobby that I really enjoy and I love.
Yeah. So you guys, those are some of our tips, I guess you would say, for looking into finding gradable cards out in the wild. If any of you guys have any questions on our process, feel free to comment, email us, hit us up on Instagram. We would be happy to discuss with you guys like more in detail how we do all of this. It's just another it's just another fun part of the hobby to us because we do dabble in the investor side. So it's fun.
Yeah, we dabble. We have our hands in every single pot in Pokemon, I feel like.
We do.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. We will catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Bye, guys.